All right, you guys, Ralph Pavens here, Beyond Limits, and we're just moments away from a group, our Atomic Success Secrets group that meets every day, Monday through Friday. There's, I think, 28 of us now, and I'm gonna do an experiment of sorts, an energetic healing session for you if you want to watch. If you don't want, just click on off. And it's a way to use whatever you want to call this energetic stuff, the mystical, the unknown, it's been called many things, and to see practical results. So that's been my experience over the years. That's why my interest is to do this, So I want to do something for you today and see, I want to see what you notice. And whether you're an online entrepreneur or whether you're a healer of some sort or a coach or a mom or just on my Facebook profile for some reason, and you want to give something a try, I'd love to hear what's different for you, and just comment and let me know what changes for you. So without further ado, let's just get right to it and see if something changes for you. So what I encourage you to do is to test something, because if something were to change for you in the next moment, would you know it? Like if your shoulder is tight and it then does this, would you know it if you didn't test it beforehand? Right? So I encourage you to just take a moment, if you're here with me now, and just bend your head and move your shoulders, maybe behind your back. See how things feel. Walk around, see how your feet are actually on the ground. That's an interesting one that people tend to notice, is notice how your feet are on the ground, and notice how your hips move. Notice how you move through space. Notice how tall you are. And that's a funny thing to say. You kind of think of yourself as a certain height, and that's just how it is. Notice where your eyes meet the horizon. Like, notice how tall you are. And you might even think of an intention, something that you would like to have, whether it's money or something else in business or some big project you're working on, or maybe it's something for your family or some heart's desire that you've wanted since you were a little girl or a little boy. I encourage you just to take a moment. You're here right now anyway, and just notice how you move and how you feel and what you would like. And then we're going to do a little session for you right now. Everything you want. Total perfected essence. And then what I encourage you to do is to retest. See how your shoulders feel. Bend them any way you want to. Check all the things you checked beforehand. Walk around. See how your hips feel. See how your feet are on the ground. Notice if you are feeling any taller or shorter or different. Notice where your eyes meet the horizon. And for a moment, think about, like, I wonder what your next thought is going to be. And just kind of look for your next thought. And then I wonder what you're noticing in your body. Just put your attention inside your body for a moment, even just for a moment. And then notice what you notice today. Notice what you notice right now. Leave a comment. Leave a comment. Really, leave a comment. And let me know. Notice nothing. Notice something that was weird. Whatever you actually noticed. You know, if you thought something, you could write down what you thought. I'm more interested in what you noticed. Like, did you have an experience? Did something change for you right now? And throughout the day, what you can do if you like, I would love to hear, is to notice what you notice that's different today. That's different. Now, it's very easy to think, well, it couldn't have been from this, could it? And maybe it's not. The thing is, just notice what you notice and notice what's different. And come back to this post and just let me know. And let me know if you think it was from this session or whatever this thing was. And let me know what your experience is. It's a bit of an experiment of sorts. And I say of sorts because I know this works. This is what I've seen change our lives and give us all sorts of abundance in all sorts of ways. And that thing that we're all looking for, it's beyond that, you know, the thing you really want, you know. Jim Carrey, the actor and comedian, he said he wished everybody would get rich and famous, because then they would realize that that wasn't what was going to bring them their joy and their happiness. And Tom Brady, the great football quarterback, I think 7 Super Bowl rings, something like that. They asked him when he was about 3 Super Bowl rings into it, how it was going and how it felt to be him. And he said, is this all there is? You know, a guy that played football for the New England Patriots, now the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And it's like he wins Super Bowls. He's got a great family. And he said, is this all there is? And right now in the Olympics, there's all sorts of news reports now that Simone Biles and Noah Lyles and all these amazing athletes, and they're beautiful, they're physical specimens, and they're doing their sport that they love, and they're on the world stage, and they're talking about severe anxiety. So if you can get all the stuff like gold medals and money and fame and get to play your sports and still not be at peace, so I'd love to hear what you notice. And if you want to take a moment and just sit in silence and stillness, turn off your phone. Isn't that a scary thought, to turn off your phone? If it's a scary thought, you might want to turn off your phone and just hang out there. So anyway, let me know what you notice. I'd love to hear. And let's heal yourself and heal the world.